It's book haul time! Hey guys, welcome back to Francesca's Books. My name is Francesca, these are my lovely books, and here we talk all things thriller books. I have recently gone through a lot, okay? So, a little book haul never hurt anyone, and some say that it actually helps. So of course, I literally cannot do things by halves. So I have, I don't know, I'm guessing somewhere in the region of like 12, maybe 15, I don't know. I just buy. That's pretty much all I did. I do know that there's some very exciting like new releases in this, so I am very excited. Literally feels like my birthday, like honestly. Oh, I should do this more, guys. I should do this more. Okay, right. I don't even know where to start. So I'm gonna be sensible and open the ones that publishers have sent me first. So this is like publisher mail that is gifted, which I am forever grateful to receive. I literally have no idea how this is my life, but there we go. So first one. Oh, so close. We love a book that's in tissue paper. No guesses what this one is. So this has been sent to me by Viper Books, and I think it's Catriona Ward's newest release. I don't want to break it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. I actually didn't know this was being sent to me, so this was not what I expected. And I am so grateful because this, I think, is genuinely the most gorgeous cover I've ever seen in my entire life. So I actually have The Last House on Needless Street by the same author, and I wasn't a huge fan of this book. I enjoyed the concept of it, and I think I understand why a lot of other people like it, but it just didn't click for me. But I really wanted to give this a go, so it is literally coincidence that it's just turned up on my doorstep. Booktuber Pros. Next up is another publisher mail, and I don't actually know what this one is. We're gonna find out together. This is another one that's been kindly sent to me, and I'm so excited to give it a go. I don't know too much about this one, if I'm being completely honest, but when the publisher reached out, I was like, immediately yes. This is literally just like a massive serotonin boost. I'm just like, yeah, how can I have a bad day after this? Like, do you know what? I'm always gonna save up book mail when it comes to the post and just like, or open it in one go like this, because it's just the biggest mood booster ever. Okay, so now we're moving on to books that I've ordered for myself. That was a good one. So there's two books in here, the first of which I have actually already read but loved so much that I needed a physical copy. So when I saw it was like £4, I was like, yes. And it is The Quiet Tenant. I absolutely adored this book. It was literally this close to a 5-star for me. And I don't normally like this kind of like captive style book, but I just love this. I think there was something in the author's writing, and also she's actually natively French, so English is her second language, or maybe third or fourth. I mean, this author seems to be able to continue to surprise me. So she's literally written a book this amazing in her second language, like goals, literally goals. The only tiny little reason why I didn't even give this a 5 was because I just wanted so much more justice at the end of the book. I wanted so much more like redemption. I feel like the ending could have been done marginally better, and when I finished it, that was the only reason I couldn't automatically give it a 5, but oh god, it's so close, like 4.75. And also in here is a book that I've literally had my eye on since I pretty much started my reading journey, and I don't know why I've never picked it up before, but I've seen so many good reviews recently that I thought it's time, and it is The Echo Man. Guys, the floppiness. I'm gonna have to read this next. I'm literally gonna have to read this next. So this follows a string of unalivings, and then our main character is brought into the story when her husband is victim of one of those unalivings as well, and she just has to know what's going on, as you would. I've seen nothing but good reviews for this, so I will definitely keep you updated. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know it's gonna be a good one. So actually in this one, I've ordered a brand new Kindle case and Kindle screen protector. So I have at the moment, let me go with it. Be good, I'll be back in a sec. Hello. So I have at the moment a Kindle case that's like a flippy one, like the kind of phone case you would expect your mum to have, those kind of vibes. But I originally had a clear back with stickers in and a pop socket, and the front of my Kindle just got absolutely annihilated basically because there was just scratches all over it, and I was mortified. So I was like, right, that's it, I'm gonna have to get the granny case. Anyway, it served me very well, but now it's absolutely, like, since I got the white one, it's just seen better days. So I thought I would go back to a clear case with stickers, but this time I have brought a screen protector. It is matte though, so I'm hoping that it's going to give the same screen vibe as the Kindle itself. So they were just a side note. I will link these in my Amazon storefront if anyone is interested, because that is probably the easiest way to go and find them. I also brought to show you as well, I don't know if anyone's seen the TikTok or reel I've done about this, but I finally, guys, it's so lazy, please don't judge me, but I finally bought the Kindle clicker. So you put the, it's so bad. If you'd have told me, if you'd have showed me this moment, like before I started my reading journey, I would have been like, you fucking lazy bitch. This is the Kindle, this is the clicker, and you literally can have this anywhere. Like, I don't know how far away, I've never tried it, but you literally click. Oh wait, that didn't work, one sec. So you literally click and the page turns. Like, that's how easy it is. So I'm literally in bed, at the end of the bed, wherever you want it, click, click, go read, literally just read so much quicker. And I honestly cannot recommend this enough. Like, I've got through so many more books since I've had this, so I just brought that to show you as well, and I will also do that in my Amazon storefront if you're interested. None of that's an ad, just making your life more simple. So back to the books, back to the good stuff. Okay, so we have 2 books in here that I'm extremely excited about, and the first one is, I've been dying to get my hands on a copy of this, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. So I've read Somewhere Up Here, Part of Your World, and Yours Truly, and they're the only romance books that I've literally just given a 5-star and been like, I love this. And I think the main reason is because in Abby Jimenez books, yeah, there's so much else going on. It's not just a rom-com, like it's not just the main romance plot line. There is always like other subplots that are significant enough to like make it more of like, do you know, bordering on like just a contemporary with romance. Maybe that's just me, but I really, really like it. So when the 3rd book in this same series came out, I was like, yeah, immediately buy. I actually tried to get my hands on a copy of this before I went on holiday 2-3 weeks ago, but I just couldn't. I just left it way too last minute. So I am definitely excited and might have to book another holiday, guys, to read this on. What a nightmare that would be. So the next book, which I've been so excited to read, this is quite a new release. So I was like, do I pay full price? But guys, I've just gone for it because I've seen everyone talking about it. It sounds so good. So it is An Eye for an Eye by MJ Aldridge. This is about 9 criminals who've been granted lifelong anonymity. So they are just getting about living their lives, but they've actually done this like really horrible crime. And it's about, I think it's about someone who wants to come and like unearth that and be like, why do they get anonymity and like all these other people don't? So don't know, sounds sick. Comment on the back is a big, bold, twisting thriller. We love a twisty thriller, we love it. When you do a book haul, are you ever just sat there like, what am I gonna read first? No idea. Last one. I kind of just want to leave this because I like the fact of like book mail waiting for me when I get home. So there's 3 books in here. The first is Shari LaPenna's latest release, Everyone Here Is Lying. I've kind of gone on a bit of a Shari LaPenna binge recently. I think I've read 4 or 5 of her books now, and I have really enjoyed them all. They're all very, very different, I will say. You know, some authors you can literally just tell it's a book by them a mile away. I feel like with Shari LaPenna, they're all quite different, which I think is a good thing. Oh, the guys, the text is so big in this. I love it. I love it. Does anyone else love that? So by the sounds of it, this has like Perfect Neighborhood gone wrong vibes. And I got a lot of that from Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, which I think will probably have come out by the time that I post this video. It is out in the 2nd week of June, 3rd week of June. But I got an advance copy of it, and that was a very similar thing. Like, it's like a perfect neighborhood, nothing could ever touch us, like really like middle class, and then something touches them, something goes horrendously wrong, and everyone's like, but how could it be here? Like, our neighborhood's so safe. That's the vibe I'm getting from this too, but I don't know, not ready yet, let you know. These are my Shari LaPenna books here, by the way. Next up is from an author that I honestly would die on a hill for at this point. I have rated 2 of her books 5 stars in the last like 6 weeks, and she is incredible. I don't know why it's taken me this long, but it is Let Me Lie by Claire Mackintosh. I'm gonna read this next, 100%, 100%. Look, floppy too. So I read, handily on the back of her, I read I Let You Go and I read I See You, and I absolutely adored them both. This one was an immediate 5-star. Initially I gave this 4.5, but honestly it was just perfection. Like, I think I'm gonna have to bump up to a 5. And there's some of her earliest works, so that is the vibe I've gone for with Let Me Lie. This is also another early one of her releases. I've also read Hostage by her, which I think was the first book that I did actually read, because I love anything about playing gone wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think I did like it. I gave it a 4, but I wasn't like blown away. So I thought I'd pick up another book by this author, and I am so glad that I did. So this is one that I've been extremely excited to get my hands on. This is a story of someone being unalived, and everyone just assumes it was like a suicide, but then they're actually like, I'm not sure. I think there's more to this. And literally nobody writes a plot twist like Claire Mackintosh, so I'm sure I'll be blown away, as always. I think Claire McIntosh and I need a deal at this point where she sends me advance copies of her newest books. I love you, Claire. And the last one in the haul is, this was actually a bit of a random purchase, you know. I just saw this and thought, yeah, go on then. And it is 5 Nights by Rachel Wolfe. I hadn't actually heard of this book before I saw it, but then I saw it was set on a cruise ship and I loved The Last Passenger so much that I was like, maybe that's just the vibe I like. So this isn't as shocking as like someone wakes up on a cruise ship completely alone. That was like a twist like no other twist 10 pages into the book of The Last Passenger. However, this is like, I think it's like a missing person, has someone gone overboard, what the hell's going on vibe of the 5-night cruise. I need to go on a boat trip to read this, so if anyone wants to take me, drop a comment, take me on a boat trip, I'll read this book and I'll review for you guys. This book's also got this lovely like matte cover. You know, like sometimes you buy a book like this, like one that you've not really heard that much about, and it gets here and it's like a shiny cover and you're like, what's the point? This is gorgeous. So that is the end of my book haul. But I have got some amazing new picks there. I literally don't know where to start. I mean, let's just all forget about my TBR entire bookcase, but I am so happy. How many did we get in the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 brand new books. So I'm very excited. Drop a comment if you have read any of these and are like, yeah, immediately you need to read that. And also if you've read any and are like, don't know, and I'll bump it to the bottom of my TBR. So if you enjoyed this video and also my outrageous book buying habits, which I should definitely curb at some point, then don't forget to subscribe for more and like this video, and I cannot wait to see you next time.